word. She said, I suppose you've heard about Alice. I rushed to the window and I looked outside, and for a moment I caught her eye as the wind said, the glass is dry. I don't know what she's thinking or where she's gonna go. I guess she's got her reasons, but I just don't wanna know. Cause for 24 years I've been living next door to Alice. Woo! 24 years just waiting for a chance to tell her how I feel. Maybe get that second glance. I've gotta get used to not living next door to Alice. Woo! Oh, we grew up together, 2 kids and a park. We cut our initials deep on the bark. She walks through the door with her head held high, and for a moment I caught her eye as the glass said, and so now this is dry. I don't know why she's leaving or where she's gonna go. I guess she's got her reasons, but I just don't wanna know. Cause for 24 years I've been living next door to Alice. Alice. 24 years just waiting for a chance to tell her how I feel and maybe give a second glance. I gotta get used to not living next door to Alice. Oh, I don't know why she's leaving or where she's gonna go. I guess she's got her reasons, but I just don't wanna know. Cause for 24 years I've been living next door to Alice. 24 years just waiting for a chance to tell her how I feel and maybe get a second glance. I gotta get used to not living next door to Alice. Woo! Here we go with the rivers of Babylon. By the rivers of Babylon, where we sat down, hey, we wept, woo, when we remembered Zion. By the rivers of Babylon, where we sat down, hey, we wept, oh, we wept when we remembered Zion. Oh, yes, they carried us away in captivity, requiring us a song. So how shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? Oh yes, they carried us away in captivity, requiring us a song. So how shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? Oh, let the words of our mouths and the meditation of our hearts be acceptable in thy sight here tonight. Woo! I have been a man and all they do is play for me. Oh, they come from miles around to hear us play melody. But if the stars, my tin guitars will play a song for you. And when you're with the one you love, this is what you'll do. Oh, you can dance, dance, dance to my tin guitars. And very soon you know just where you are. Through the eyes of love, you see a brand new star. Oh, you dance, dance, dance to my tin guitars. My band was made for those, my band of men who always play. Oh, so give them all the pretty girls and they start to play. Beneath the stars, my tin guitars will play a song for you. Oh, and if you're with the one you love, this is what you do. Oh, you can dance, dance.
My goodness, there, the sound of Crystal Swing.
That's right, in Ballinagree there a few years ago. And they have a new song out, Sean.
They have indeed. It's being promoted at the moment.
I'm not sure what it's about. Like, I heard it on the radio, all right, but...
And Mary and Dervla and Derek were all on the Derek Mooney show there recently.
All right,
promoting it. And I'm sure that it's receiving a lot of coverage at the moment. Great. So now, Bernard, of course, welcome to programme
237.
Right, exactly. Sorry, I've gotten way ahead altogether.
You're getting very much ahead
right.
of the big game.
So it's 237.
It's 237.
And it's Bernard, of course, that's editing our programme this week.
That's right.
And what will we have, Bernard?
We're going to Ballinagre for the Patrick's Day Parade.
Wonderful.
Yeah. We have a bit of music from Peter Lane.
Excellent.
And we have a bit of auto testing. No rallying this week. You were at that event last Sunday.
It was quite near our studio here,
That's
and
right.
we could hear the auto testing.
A very good event it was too. Killarney Motor Club ran that, and I think there was about 27 competitors in it.
My goodness.
And they do take it quite seriously, as you will see
and
later.
They are amazing drivers, as you will see later.
They are indeed. There's one young lad there now, Peter Falvey. He's one of the Falveys there. Falvey's son. He's one of the top guys now at that game, and I think he was third overall in this one. Yeah. And it was won by a guy from Dublin, Eamon Byrne.
Right. And this took place above in the K&L complex.
Above in the K&L. So we'll take about 20 minutes of that at the end of the programme.
Mighty altogether. So that's our input in rallying.
That is, well, I suppose it is
in a different
discipline to rallying, but it's enjoyable at the same time.
Tremendous.
And then we'll have our usual piece from Brendan and Jory as well. They'll be on there later. And
mighty.
That's basically the...
And
program.
To tell you about something that I actually happened to attend at the weekend, and this was the launch of this very, very special box set relating to John McCormack. And this is known as the John McCormack Odeon Edition. And the Odeon Edition refers back to the time, it goes well back, as we can see there, to 1906 to 1909. And it was quite fascinating, really. It was launched in the Maryborough House Hotel in Rochestown in Cork at the weekend, last Sunday.
That's right.
And the gentleman who actually gave the amazing address, it all had been coordinated by a man called Jeremy Meehan, a teacher who's so wonderfully involved in the John McCormack restoration of these particular discs.
Okay.
And Jeremy lives near Cork and is originally from Youghal. And but the man that gave the address was from Philadelphia, and his name was Ward Marsden, and it was fascinating. These wonderful, wonderful discs have been just brought out, and the reason they're known as the Odeon Edition is that it was under that label that they came out. So there's number 1 there, and you can see John McCormack there in a special, at that particular pose there, right? This is one of John McCormack's pose. That was number 1. Number 2 coming along here, a different pose again. And number 3 coming along here, and a different pose again. But besides that, a wonderful, wonderful booklet giving the complete and wonderful illustration of all the different stories and background. This is absolutely superb.
And can these be actually, I see you have a 4th disc as well, is that correct?
Sorry, there's a 4th disc.
It's quite a sizable...
absolutely, it's tremendous.
And can these be bought, we'd say,
absolutely
online or...
it's a limited edition. Now, we got the complete set. It was actually presented to us because we recorded the situation. Now, when I'll be editing in a few weeks' time, we will have an edited highlights of what actually happened on the occasion itself. All the enthusiasts that were present were all John McCormack enthusiasts, and to hear it was absolutely superb.
So you must have quite a few. Is there a selection of songs in
each of... selection. Just to give you an idea, even in number 1 here, I'll need my glasses, and I'm just checking out the boys of Wexford, for example, God Save Ireland, the Dear Little Shamrock. There's one called Killarney. And we also saw an exhibition there, and the exhibition showed some of the rarest records, ones that are, maybe there might only be 6 of them in the world, and very, very precious altogether. So we'll tell you more about that in the future week, but that's what was known as the John McCormack Odeon collection itself. And talk about a different type of music. Do you remember in the 1990s we had Millstreet Music Fair? That was I think I'm looking at the background there, our different people there. But this was an amazing amount of people that attended on that, including Divine Comedy. We had people, as you can see here, if you just check it out, there was Christy Moore was present there. You had an amazing amount of people. Jules Holland, and these were just some of the amazing people that were present for the Millstreet Music Fair. That was in the 1990s. But a slightly different situation. There's Jules Holland there.
He's actually quite good. He's on every New Year's Eve on, we'd say, is it BBC Two? He has a big concert there every year. It's very enjoyable, Jules Holland.
Yeah. And I can see Mary Black is down there. Is it...
That's right.
All the different, my goodness, there was Francis Black. This is Francis Black down here. So you can see it was quite an amazing, but that was another type of music as such. So now,
very good.
And where shall we go now, Brendan?
I think we'll go to see Eilidh Buckley.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll go over to Eilidh Buckley's regional news.
Here we go.
Díosmariamh go leor Garda and welcome to LTV2 News. Here are the results of this week's Parish Lotto draw, which was held at the Bush Bar on Sunday night. Numbers drawn were 1, 4, 12 and 16, and the jackpot was not won. €100 went to John B. Sheehan, Clover Hill. The seller was McCarthy's Bar, and they got €50 seller's price. €50 went to John's sister Holly, again of Clover Hill, and 20 each went to the following people: Eileen Tucker, Noreen O'Sullivan, Kilcumman, Noreen Corkery of Corkery's Bar, Pat Barrett, Carrigacoolin, Bona S. Mack, care of Tarrant's Bar, Owen Tarrant, care of Tarrant's Bar, Margaret Murphy Milleen, and Patrick Coleman of Coleman's Garage. Jackpot for next week is 9,200, and the draw will be at Corkery's Bar on Sunday night. The AGM of the Lotto Committee will be held at the Wallace Arms Hotel on Friday night, the 4th of April, starting at 7:30 sharp. Last Friday was Daffodil Day, and collections were made in Millstreet in aid of the Irish Cancer Society with outstanding results. Collectors in the town brought in 3,370, and a coffee morning which was held at the GA Hall brought in 845. The organisers would like to say a sincere word of thanks to all those who supported their efforts in any way, and indeed we say full marks to the organisers themselves. Mother's Day, of course, went on for the whole weekend. April is full of things to do, and the long evenings giving more daylight hours. On Sunday the 6th of April, the Millstreet Féile Ceol will be held at the community school, starting at 12 noon with the confined competitions. There are 2 pony shows at the Green Glens in April, one from April the 10th until the 13th, and another from the 17th until the 20th. Anybody with good accommodation to offer could ring the Green Glens at 029 708 00 or the E-Centre at 087 901 9001. Our walking committee are hosting a 2-day walking festival April the 12th and the 13th. Registration at the Wallace Arms Hotel. And on Easter Monday, April the 21st, our Communities Council are holding a family fun walk in aid of the AstroTurf, and it's in Kilmeedy. It's about a 5-mile walk or run, or whatever you would like to do. Registration at 11 o'clock at Kilmeedy Castle, and refreshments will be served there at Journey's End. So give it your full support. For more information, you can ask any member. The annual Good Friday table quiz will be held in Oban on April the 18th. All social events in Oban were cancelled this week as a mark of respect at the untimely passing of Conor Buckley, beloved son of Seamus and Maureen. On behalf of our community, I want to offer them our heartfelt sympathy and may he rest in peace. We are they're asking for used clothing at Clahula School all this week. Bags can be handed in during school hours between 10 and o'clock and 3:30. From the Glen Theatre on Saturday, April the 5th, the Bantier Drama Group will stage their hilarious comedy Wedding Fever, starting at 8:30. And on Sunday, April the 6th, they will have Des Kyo in The Love Hungry Farmer by John B. Keane. You'll be glad to hear that Wedding Fever will be repeated again during the month of April. And for inquiries, you can ring them at 029 56239. Our summer festival will run from July the 29th until August the 3rd, in conjunction with the International Juggling event. And the festival will feature the best of all last year's events, which were so enjoyable, including the soapbox race. Those intending to take part in it are advised to start making their soapboxes now to be ready in time, and details of the rules can be had from the e-centre. Our community gym with Jennifer is opened every morning from 9 until 12, and contact Jennifer for details. And be reminded that our community council have placed 2 defibrillators in the town for public use. One is at the door of the youth complex and the other is at the door of the Garda station. It's 1,000 years since King Mahon was slain in Kilcorny, between Kilcorny and Oban. And later in the month of April, a monument will be erected there to him. Before that, on Sunday night next, John Green, he's the man of Where the Road Takes Me fame. He will have a programme on 103 FM starting at 7 o'clock on next Sunday evening. So he will be telling you all about the King Mahon story. Music this Saturday night at the pub in Carriginima is by the popular Willie Burke. And please take note that there are signs up in our graveyards by the County Council asking people not to litter the place, not to throw the things off their graves out by the wall or to litter the place. And please, please obey this rule by the community, by the County Council. That's all for me, and now I'll hand you back to the rest of the programme.
Welcome, this is a nice song for you all, Holy Human. It's one called Before I Met All You back 30 years ago. I thought I could see that is my time. And once before I met you, I was the one that I wanted to find. Once before I met you, I thought I was swinging while by the day. I thought I could never be blue. I thought I'd be kissed and I thought I'd be loved. Once before I met you, I wanted you back, but now I must be free. Once before I met you, I thought that the moment could hold me. Once before I met you, here we go. I thought I was swinging while I day. I thought I could never be blue. I thought I'd be kissed and I thought I'd be loved. Once before I met you. Yeah. They say I've been lost in the park by yourself. I hope it's not true. For on Sunday plans about heaven below. Once before I met you, I thought I was swinging while by your head. I thought I could never be blue. I thought I'd be kissed and I thought I'd be loved. the time will fall away. Oh, I'll be waiting on the hillside till the day it will come. On the sunny side of the mountain where the little waters flow. Oh, don't forget about those days that many years ago. Oh, don't forget those promises you made me so. It's been so long, I've seen never my lost and anchors on. Don't forget me, little darling, our lost since he's gone. Me darling, you let her see you think of me. I wonder if the darling wonder where you'd be. I'll be waiting on the hillside till the day it will come. On the sunny side of the mountain where the lake waters flow. On the forget about those days many years ago. Oh, don't forget those promises you made me so. It's been so long, I've seen it twice in years long. Don't forget me, little darling, our lost since he's gone. Don't forget me, little darling, our lost since he's gone.
We're back there from Peter Lane. That was before I met you. Very nice song, actually.
Long time ago, isn't it?
Yeah. I knew you long before. You used to be out with bagels and you.
Oh, a long time ago too.
You were fine.
That was a long
Red
time.
headed hair.
That was a long time.
Was it
ago.
red hair at that time?
Well, we'll call it red hair. It had to get red hair. With the foxy hair or brown hair, it had to get red hair anyway.
You were a good man to go in under a bush.
You know,
Get out
ah,
of it.
well, sure. Those are the days. That's that.
Did you do much strapping in your time?
No, never did anything like that. That wasn't my game.
And what was that? What was your game?
Oh, I wouldn't mind having a run around the Sunday there with the hound and giving all foxy chase, but I was never for a kid.
And you're still watching birds?
We're still watching birds. Well, whatever kind of birds you're talking about,
I got them talking about the feathered ones.
Oh, the feathered one,
Well,
I'm got interested.
You wouldn't be found one teen that the birds either.
The blackbird that we had next in the garden, and the magpies held at her until the rotors are out. She's not coming back to the nest no more.
Gee.
Oh yeah, it was the magpies. What they call
and you still have magpies? I thought magpies were scarce.
The magpies, and you still have a robin. Robin is a different place, and but the magpies held at the blackbird every day, threatening her and this and that. And
have you crows this year?
We'd have very little crows. We'd have no trees or anything like that for crows.
You should see the size of the crows that are there now.
Yeah.
They're about twice the size of the crows that was there 5 years ago.
Well, they're better fed, I suppose, no?
It looks like it.
Yeah.
I've never seen the likes of them.
Yeah, that's what they're better fed. But then again, of course, it must be the big crow you're talking about, because the jackpot fella goes into the chimney, like, he's only a small crow.
Oh, yeah, no, these are the fellas up in the trees. But I've never seen more crows than there's there this year.
He'd only be half the size of the
Is there any kind of a sign of weather with crows? Or?
Well, I couldn't say that, no, but I know the bad year that came there was 2 or 3 years ago that it never stopped raining. The crows never settled by night for that year. They were as noisy by night as they were by day. There's a rooker up in the back of our house. And I'll tell you, they were as noisy by night as they were by day. They never settled.
I must stay up some night and listen to the screeching. Come here, are you ready for all March?
All March. That goes 11 days into April, is it?
We've just hit all March now. We're
true?
in all March.
In all March. And how long will it go on for?
11 days.
11 days, So the weather's going to come good then?
No, but the cow hasn't survived the winter until they survive all March, they say. So.
Oh, that's all.
Yeah.
I got it. I hadn't heard about it. Like.
Yeah.
If she got it, she'd be all right.
Yeah, yeah. You think the winter will be over the 31st of March, but no, it doesn't finish until the
if she was standing the 12th, she was away with the job.
Yeah, if she stands until the 12th.
Oh, that's fair enough. Yeah. And yesterday?
No, but I believe you're going back to Stirling.
We're going back to Glen Bay for a year, then it was a short trip back to Glen Bay because we didn't show it all the last night and what happened, so we'll just give me a bit of a run again tonight. Sean Ridley and myself were back there in February, so here we go.
Quite a heavy stone. Can you imagine that this was just like small little feathers? They were blown into through the power of the storm itself. And when we look right inside here at this very, very beautiful playground, and my goodness, it is a state-of-the-art playground. Now, granted, sections of it have survived very well, but other sections, very, very much very much affected, because look at the floor. The floor has been very much affected. You can see it obviously undermined the floor itself, and this would have been a very specialized type of floor there to create a soft setting for children there. And even we notice here, even the actual slide here, well, the slide survived amazingly, and that structure survived, but look at the other parts of the playground. This is just astounding, but with God's help they will restore it to its former self in the future months ahead. And over here they had a look what actually survived was this beautiful plaque here, and talking about Irish myths, legends and folk tales of Rossby, all beautifully illustrated. That survived there. This rock obviously was strong enough to survive the power of the sea and the power of the storm itself. But it's amazing what has happened itself. Now, we are now going to progress down further as the gentlemen here continue their amazing work here, the work of great restoration there. And as we look out at the sea itself, the sea today is lovely and calm. The seagulls are over here. There's a beautiful rainbow in the distance, and we look out towards Dingle Bay and Inch and so on. But now we're going to go down towards the actual shipwreck itself, just to see what has actually happened here. But as we leave this amazing site of the beautiful children's playground, it is just must have been such a shock for all the local people who have put such an amount of time in here to see what has actually happened. But with God's help, it will all be restored in time. You can see that the roadway here has been cleared in a wonderful manner by Kerry County Council. We've just met with some of the very dedicated workers there, and you can see that all the stones that we see over here and all the stones that we see over here, they were clearly right on the roadway at one particular point. So it would have been totally inaccessible. But you can see now that it's quite accessible at this point. So if you look directly down, there's a clear roadway. And when you look directly back, the roadway is also very clear itself, and at this particular point Rossby in time will be very accessible again. But my goodness, the amount of work that's necessary to have brought this about even to this point, but a lot more to happen later. Now, we've been very blessed with the day itself, but I noticed that the rain is coming slightly at the moment, but we're heading for the wreck, the 1903 wreck at this particular point. So do join us now with Brendan on camera. And the actual morning is continuing to be good. We're delighted to meet with the O'Donoghue family. We have Michael, Annette and Lily. Welcome indeed and I know that like ourselves you're here to see the progress that has been made here after this most amazing storm here, Michael and Annette and Lily, down here in Rossby.
It was definitely our tsunami here, like, you know, the amount of stones we're standing on top of here, it's a sight to behold, like, and all the sand dunes are all being carried away now. All the beach is totally gone. There's no place to lie down now in sand or anything like that. And of course,
they've made great progress in apparently a week ago it would have been really worse.
Much worse, yeah. They're making great progress, definitely.
And I noticed lovely Lily here is actually taking a rest at this point.
She's actually worn out from trying to crawl over all the rocks here today, and she's absolutely worn out. But it's devastating. We're coming back here with years. I mean, I'm coming back here 40 years, and it is absolutely devastating to see what is after happening here today.
And Annette, I believe you have roots in Millstreet.
I have, I have indeed. My mother was from Millstreet, so, but she's gone from there for a long time now. We consider her a Killarney woman now.
But really, yes, and like ourselves from Millstreet, coming here to visit Ross Bay was one of our favourite places always to come. I think it really is astounding what has happened here.
It is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, it's beyond belief, really. I mean, I saw it on television and everything else, but I had to come back for myself just to see what was after happening here, and what has happened here is just devastating, really. And it must be devastating to the local community here. I mean, it's a lot of people's livelihood.
At the back of these sand dunes now, there are houses over there at the back beach, as they say it, and if the sand dunes go, like, the tide will be straight into the houses there, so it'll be very serious.
In fact, the influence on the houses has been mentioned already by Gerard Burke, with whom we spoke earlier.
It's going to be serious, yeah. It'll be serious if the sand dunes go, because the houses will have no protection whatsoever then, you know.
Michael and little Lily. Lily is having a real lovely sleep here and had a lovely panoramic view here on the shoulders of Michael. But thanks very much, Michael, Lily, and Annette.
Very much.
And come here. We'll meet you in July.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Cork and Kerry as always. God bless. Take care.
Well, back there from Brendan and Jory, they were back in Glenbeigh again. Brendan and Sean Radley.
I think they've done a nice bit back there.
They did a very nice bit there, really.
Yeah.
So how are things going?
Good now.
That's the job. How's the radio station these days? Are you busy enough?
It is busy enough. There's a lot of interviews and things there at the moment.
Good.
With the old theatre.
Oh yeah.
There.
Yeah.
And it is slippy way. I think there's about 2 more weeks left after this
right,
week.
okay.
Now it's,
so it's you're down into the elimination stage of it now at this stage.
that's right. There was 2 there left last week. So.
All right. Very good.
The first 6 got through last week. Then,
okay.
And there was 1 picked out then after that.
Very good.
So it is nail-biting stuff up there in Galway.
You were up there a few nights, were you?
Yeah, we were up there now last Wednesday night, and it was good. It was nail-biting stuff to see who would make it there.
Very good, very good. So have we anything else on the horizon in the radio station, will you know?
Well, we have a new fella starting this week right now as well, another new fella. So there's a couple coming away all the time.
Oh, very good, very good. Excellent. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go to Ballinaglee and the Patrick's Day Parade there. And I want to thank John O'Sullivan from Ballinaglee for kindly donating the footage. It's about 15 minutes. Nice little parade now as well. And before we actually go to Ballinaglee, I want to wish my aunt Nell Kelleher out in Cahabran in Clondrohid a happy birthday. Her birthday was last Tuesday. So Nell, happy birthday, and I know she watches LTV every week, so hope you had a good day. So we'll go to the Patrick's Day Parade in Ballinaglee.
Yeah, always a good parade.
Always a good parade, so all to Ballinaglee.
Yeah, winner! Come on, keep on going.
Just to mention there, Jane is going to Tullamore for the Queen of the Land. Actually,
lovely girls' competition.
Give them a round of applause for the lovely girls' competition. Just while that drama group was on there, I'd like to give a mention there for one of the national school who came in doing a theme of the Children of Lure. Give them a round of applause. And we had numerous tractors, vintage tractors on the way in. We have Daffodil Day here for the Irish Cancer Society for particular Cork and Benamara. That's Friday, March 28th. Pat Casey there is got a fine engine hanging out front of that. St. Patrick's Day Parade here in Ballinagree. What a wonderful effort has been put in by everybody. And I'm just going to hand you over here now to our Lord Mayor of Ballinagree for 2014, Siobhan Keller. Give her a round of applause, please.
Thanks, Marie. I just want to thank Marie for doing MC here today. I think she did a brilliant job. I think it's 10 years she's at it now, so I think a big round of applause is due for Marie. So I just want to welcome you all here to the 10th St. Patrick's Day Parade. I want to thank you all for coming. Thankfully the rain has just about held off, I think. There's a superb show of talent and tractors and everything here today. Once again, the Ballinagree community has come out in force, and I think everyone deserves a big round of applause for themselves. I'm not going to keep you too long. I just want to thank all the stewards along the way and anyone that helped in making today such a big success. Once again, it's the 10th year, I think, so in each year it has gotten bigger and better. So a big round of applause, and I'm going to call on Father Ryan, I think, to say a few words. Father? Or Father Jack? Father Jack, are you sure? I think you have a bit of competition here. They're trying to take her.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and everybody's welcome to the parade. I referred to it already at Mass this morning, just what I think of it. It's the only parade I go to. No other one would do, and it's a fantastic amount of effort and work goes into it, and I just want to congratulate everybody who's taken part. It looks absolutely wonderful. So everybody enjoy the day. Don't strain yourself over there with the weights. All right, and I'll be down for confession later on. Okay, thank you. God bless. Have a good day, everyone.
I think that's it. I just forgot to thank as well, I mentioned Danjo Spillane for my mode of transport here today. I'm not sure, I think most of you have heard at this stage, Danjo launched his campaign yesterday from Mallinhead to Mizenhead. It's happening from the 9th to the 19th of July, and all proceeds are going in aid of cancer research. So Danjo's going to need a lot of help and support over the next couple of weeks to promote it, and on the 10 days that he is going to be travelling down the country. So if anyone can do any little bit of help or any little bit of donations, I think Danjo would be extremely grateful, because I think the charity is something that has affected us all. So any bit of support would be grateful towards Jackie. Now, I think there is going to be refreshments in the Lorna Bar as well, so if everyone wants to make their way down there. And once again, I just want to thank everyone for coming, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your St. Patrick's Day.
Oh my goodness, what an amazing parade, gentlemen.
Absolutely.
It was okay.
Fantastic.
And they just avoided the rain. The parade was just about finished when the rain came.
That's right.
Right. And that took place on the Sunday or the Monday?
The Monday itself.
The Monday.
Right.
Patrick's Day itself, yeah.
And you had a technical issue.
We had big technical issues. We had our trailer and all ready to go, but there was a mix-up in the truck that was pulling it.
My goodness. And I heard very special reference to the Corriginima preparations for the parade on John Green's programme Where the Road Takes Me.
Right.
It was on Sunday evening. There was a reference to it. Jerry McCarthy was speaking.
He was on
And he made special reference to the mighty parade that's in the different regions, particularly Corriginima.
Because he was playing music. Well done, Jerry.
Right, yeah. Very good, excellent, yeah. But it was, we still have some further images to put up on the Millstreet website from the Millstreet parade.
That's right.
But we're not forgetting.
Did you see the Ballinagree Cope there, what they were up to?
That's right.
Oh, yes.
That's right.
Did you see all of that, Sean Redley?
I did. I did.
It's a small bit like the Crystal Swing new video.
That's right.
Did you see the two
I
in
did.
bed?
I did. I saw that.
And they have in the hot water bottle.
Sean Radley didn't know anything about that,
Right.
but I think he's found out since.
Shall I leave you continue speaking, gentlemen?
It's the same kind of stuff. You see, that's what they done while the star on Darwin was on it.
That's right. I think Sean Radley is a bit disappointed he went in that video, but I could be wrong.
That's right. Yeah, do you know what we could do? We could do our own take on it.
Good.
I think we should consider doing that.
Well, now,
would you be up for that, Sean Radley?
Well, I think we have a lot of other footage to show before that.
Yes.
Anything's possible.
Anything is possible here on LTV2.
Yeah. Well, we have a lot of interesting images that we haven't yet shown about different items that have actually... Because, for example, there was a very, very successful Who Wants to Be a Thousandaire? And we actually captured highlights of that.
Oh, very good.
And we will show that before the end of our season.
Successful event it was too.
And of course, we're in the month of April. And the end of our season is usually at the end of April. Yes.
So we've about another month of broadcasting.
Yes, so we shall have to get a lot in before the end of our broadcasting season. And by the way, Bernard, it's so wonderful that we have it on a worldwide coverage platform. That's correct, exactly.
There's a few watching every week.
There is. There's a few watching every week.
Absolutely, yeah.
There is quite a few watching. All right, yeah. It's great.
You never know that. You really don't know where in the world it's being looked at.
No.
This is correct. And now we're coming up to something really exciting.
Well, I suppose we're coming to the end of our programme, and after we say, I suppose, our good night and whatever, we're going to go. Last Sunday, you actually appeared.
That's right.
Over in the K&L complex. There was an auto test.
Indeed.
And
that was just before I went to the launch of the.
He's a roll cage in the car. He did a couple of laps.
All right.
And he got the beginner's prize.
He got the beginner's
prize. Who's this? Who are we talking about?
Of course, the little Fiat is a nice nimble car, you know, it's ideal size. Yeah. So we were over there. I had the camera, and you were taking some photos.
And I could hear it from my own home. And we knew, for example, something was about to happen maybe a couple of hours before that. Do you know why? We saw there are special triangles put up in different arrows to indicate the direction of where the rally was taking place. How widespread were the group that were present for the occasion?
Well, like the guy that won it was from Dublin, Eamon Byrne.
My goodness.
He's one of the top auto test
so they came from
in the country. Oh, yeah.
Nationwide?
Well, a lot of them from the Munster area and from Cork and Kerry, I suppose. It was Killarney Motor Club were running it.
Right.
And one of the local guys there, one of the Falvies, Peter Falvey, he's a young guy there. He's quite good at this now as well. He was third overall in it, and it's a round of the Munster Championship, and there's this Hewison Auto Test Championship. I don't know a whole lot about it, but it was enjoyable. It was a nice day as well. It was nice.
The tyres, they seemed to wear a few tyres, do
there was a bit of rubber being left in the ground, all right. But
I noticed the way they were actually going.
So I think there's a future for you in it. I can see you competing again.
Well,
somehow, I don't know.
I'll have to observe it a bit more. A good bit more.
Just before we go, the one thing that you'll see in this is how do they actually know where to go on the course? You probably saw that, Sean.
Yes.
You know, where do they have to go around the course?
Yeah.
Go in, out, and how do they think of that?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what amazes me.
The word is, I think, very focused.
Absolutely.
They really are focused.
We'll go over to K&L.
K&L, absolutely. And of course, Sean is getting ready to edit the programme next week.
He is.
We can see that he's already planning lots of different items.
Oh, yeah,
one
absolutely.
Thing we're planning, I met a man a couple of weeks ago, Timmy Lynch, that does the radio report from from Clontark.
All right.
And I have him sing a song for Riley.
Wonderful.
And we have a couple of songs from Connie and Tom. And a few more surprises.
And we have a lovely piece of footage from Cullen, from Patrick O'Keefe, and that's all next week.
So we say good night?
We shall indeed.
And we go to K&L, see how Sean Redley got on.
Absolutely. Here we go.
So from all here in studio, LTV2 and here in Millstreet, from Sean, from Bernard, and from everyone here, and to William on camera. William is on camera at the moment.
William.
It's right over to
K&L.
Thank you.